First sweep since June. They can get it with a win. And Suarez the 1-0 pitch is elevated to right field. Nicky Lopez with his first home run of the season. The light hitting set. How unlikely though, he's hit just over one home. So Suarez look
maybe the changeup as well.
Robert skies a cutter on the infield. Ryan O'Hearn, the first baseman, in on the grass, will retire him for the first out.
Well, here's the Oriole defense behind 34
5 innings in the field. Handled one change. Andrew Benintendi.
The way I said, yeah, try to hit it out to right center.
09 Chicago team. 5 sweeps. Benintendi gets a changeup, floats it the other way to Colton Cowser. Facing Andrew Vaughn, who swings at the first pitch and shoots it out of play. Same hometown.
Best record in the American League.
Another tapper from Vaughn. This one's playable. Suarez throws him out. So Chicago gets the first run. The Orioles will look to counter with Gunnar. And Gunnar Henderson.
Months of June and July were really good. He pitched. Big guy, 6 foot. Let's give wide. If it helps him swing it hard.
As a club record. Broken now, right field, and Gunnar Henderson has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single season title for top home run list. And Brutchman toward the middle, that will sneak through. Up, base hit for Adley, leaning back on a changeup, and he'll hold after a hard turnaround first with his 4th hit of the series.
Yeah, pretty impressive move to the baseball right there. A little bit fooled on that. Kind of got the body out in front.
Terrific. As we told,
16 runs in 3 games against the Rockies. Been nearly as consistent the second half.
The righties. And instantly this year, Robert's been a little better. Bouncing ball over to second. Lopez will get one. And Amaya's throw just in time as O'Hearn tried to clear cannon back out of the windup. And over to Sheets on a hop. He'll clean it up, and this inning is over. Both teams get leadoff home runs. Little Boog's Barbecue in the house on this year of Orioles baseball. Tomorrow night
in Kansas City.
City. Little AFC Championship rematch. Buckle up for this one. It's going to land in between Colton and Gunnar. Lenine Sosa with a soft single. Chicago's second hit off of Albert. Just being honest, probably if you lose a couple more. That's fouled away by Dom Fletcher.
It's for a portal. I really can't keep up with all the players anymore.
Here's Fletcher to second. Holiday flip. Henderson throw. And there's a double play turn by the Orioles. That'll get Albert Suarez off the field in 6 pitches. Wow. Here, feeding family.
I assume he's doing fine. Out swing it. He could swing it here too for in left center field. Yeah, like 500 something feet.
Fastball away, strike 3. Cannon gets his first punch out.
Sweeper, cutter, and a changeup to go along with it.
Again. Cut.
Always plays
to the right side off the glove of a diving Lopez. There's a base hit on 2 strikes for Mullins.
And I tell you what, he's been a little bit of time to unwind.
Yeah, I'd say that's aggressive. Going on first move. He is in there with a steal. Right in the face of Cannon and Robinson. Mullins has stolen base number 26.
And that's what Mullins can do for you right there. And that is so huge. Obviously with Mateo being out and out for the year, the second guy with a lot of stolen bases. Now Henderson can steal some bases too, but Mullins and Mateo were a little bit different league than what Henderson is right there, and Mullins gets that base easily. And we talked about it, when you get to the playoffs, you got to be able to manufacture runs every now and then, because you're going to see
8th in the American League now in steals. Cannon, the 22-year-old Mayo, and Kobe. Mayo drives this ball the other way, and it'll hang up for Dom Fletcher. Mullins will test him. Cedric going to third. The throw's waiting, and he is out. Dominic Fletcher with his 5th outfield assist of the year, and the White Sox outfielders are standing around, even though that is the 3rd out.
Yeah,
the inning's over, guys.
You only get 3 guys.
Yep, get off the field.
Boy, that's a pretty good throw right here. Watch Fletcher get behind his ball, gets momentum going, and he got a quick and accurate release all the way to the third baseman, who applies the tag. The White Sox are off the field with that.
But what many people aren't talking about is right now, and Kevin, he may be a Gold Glove finalist.
To be honest with you, I didn't see that last year, but when he showed up in spring training this year, he was just a lot different, Rob, and he has changed my mind because he is a really good defender in the outfield.
Would you agree that it seems like the entire
body language was different? He was comfortable with his surroundings.
When it comes to broadcasters, Kevin Brown has a
backpack. Because I know if I get a rolling bag, I'll have.
You're not a good texter, huh?
No.
That's why Ben keeps saying I'll be there in as minute. Righties, that's according to our friends at right-handed batters. And Brandon,
it was pretty much fastball, breaking ball, you know. Then he started mixing in the changeup, and it was a good changeup against the lefties, you know. Then came the cutter.
Luis Robert to the right side. That's a hit for Robert. To the wall quickly, kicks away from Santander. He retrieves it. And enough time to hold Lopez at third. Ball bounced away toward that Andrew Benintendi with an Achilles issue this year.
This game, you look at what his runners in scoring position is.
Try to get it out here. Benintendi lines it right to second. Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Sox strand 2 are still tied.
Benintendi in left field played it.
Jackson Holiday. Squibber to third. Sosa cuts off Amaya to make the play. Jackson 2 for 11 in this series. Here's another Razorback.
Probably Benintendi. He won the Gold Spikes weight room. He stayed around Fayetteville. Got a lot bigger
player in college baseball. Sinker inside. James is jammed, and Cannon has 2 quick outs. This Friday, the Orioles will celebrate HBCU. Should be a fun night. Final 3. First time against Cannon. Gunnar up the middle. Throw it away. He'll hit it back up the box. A blistering ground ball for Henderson's second hit.
Yeah, how about 108 off the bat? So he's got 2 barrels in a row. 2 balls struck right on the barrel of the bat. Love this move here. That's the changeup right there and trying to work it down and away. And it never really got there. It stayed up, elevated just enough for Gunnar to put a barrel on it.
Not going yet. Henderson's running. Pitches outside. Good one to throw on. And Robinson gets Henderson. And Gunnar thinks he swam around it. He's shaking his head, giving a thumbs up to the dugout. Greatly confident that he was in there. The White Sox are leaving the field quickly.
I feel like he got a really good jump. But I tell you what, Chucky Robinson, I mean, you can't throw one in a better place than that. Oh, and maybe so. Gunnar, a little swim move right there. The question is, watch him move that mid out of the way at the last second. He might be right. He might have got that hand in there, but I don't think they're going to challenge.
Sunset on September the 4th. But the O's will be off tomorrow. Pen. 1-2.
Those 0-0 counts to kind of put hitters on defense right away, and it really worked for him.
That changeup drifted back over the heart of the plate, and Vaughn will slam it over the wall. Andrew Vaughn gets a very hittable
Sox
one.
are back in front.
Gavin Sheets pops up a curve. Henderson will give way to Mayo. This Friday night, Splash, you're going to be second fiddle for a little while. Now we got the iron splash. And he tips you. They can get it with Lenin Sosa through the right side. 5th hit for Chicago, and Sosa, the 24-year-old third baseman, has 2 of them. Play. Had a heck of a run here. Down the right field line, Dominic Fletcher toward the pole. That ball's inside it, and the 3rd home run for the White Sox tonight. Suarez. Amaya first pitch hunting as well. High strike call to Jake Amaya. Charlie Ramos has the plate tonight. Hopefully they can leave with a win. But the O's have started. There have been some impressive
earlier. I mean, his 10 starts in June and July, a 3.3 ERA. That's how good he was.
Shallow left field, and this time somebody on the White Sox catches it. Lenin Sosa join us for the field before the game. Strong Oriole lineup.
That's the unhittable pitch right there. 2-seam fastball, front door, and a nice pitch by Cannon.
Immortal number 5.
to be the worst team in Major League history, trying to snap a 12-game losing streak, and Nicky Lopez is having one of the best nights of his big league life. A home run, a walk, and now a single last time. Robert.
He's just enjoying it. He's milking.
Free swinging center fielder. He's never been able to put it together consistently. He can do that though. Into left field, this ball headed for the corner. Lopez was on the run, and Lopez is going to be waved home to score. Robert pulls into second with an RBI double, and the White Sox are all over Albert Suarez tonight. They have a 5-1 lead. Andrew Benintendi takes. Tried to go to the back door. That's a walk for Benintendi. James McCann will head to the mound. The first 3 batters in the 5th inning have reached 5-1 already. 2 on, nobody out. Vaughn pops it a mile high into left, and Cowser tracks it down. Over the last 5 starts, he's saved this rotation. Didn't have it tonight. Now the bullpen will try to save him.
Yep. All of them have.
So on third.
Holiday. Maybe you get Sheets to roll over. Yeah, plus he can give you some length, right? He can give you a couple innings.
But Sheets takes him the other way here, and Robert gets a stop sign at third from Justin Jersley. Conservative in the face of Cowser. Sheets with a base hit. White Sox load him up for Sosa.
Well, Cowser does a nice job to get to this ball quickly. He's got a big arm out in left field, so you see the brakes get put on right there.
Outs on the year, 80 games. Sosa to right, slams it. Santander gets to it, but Robert is going to score. A sacrifice fly for Sosa, and that opens the lead to 5 runs. 6-1 Chicago. Ball was hit at 100.
Chance to climb back in. They certainly are capable. Yeah, so 2 of the White Sox hit their first. I mean, it is so hard to sweep these days.
Strike 3 on a slider that falls off the table. So 2 more for Chicago. O's down 5 midway through inning 5.
A little bit of a cutter. Now he left one in on the inside part of the plate. Listen, the only thing that's hurt him lately is
Cannon. Not a lot of swings and misses. As Cowser pops a fastball down the line and left. Benintendi chases and runs out of road.
Might see that change up here. Yeah.
To the right side, a 1-hop smash right to Gavin Sheets, and out at 102 off the bat of Cowser on the 11th pitch. Mullins blast off into center. Robert back. Robert makes the catch right up against the fence. Grabbed his hat in his hands too.
Well, it's probably 1 more degree up off the bat. It's a home.
Second. And Kobe, no doubt. Same with Jackson. Just 6:04 the Miners. And he gets tied up at 97. Wow, Cannon had a little extra for Kobe Mayo. And a ground ball to first. O'Hearn makes a diving stop, and he hits Bowman in stride to retire Chucky Robinson.
Boy, well done. Well done by Ryan O'Hearn.
To right, and Amaya drops into his 4th hit of the series. He'll think about 2. He's on his way because Santander fumbled the ball. It'll be a double for Jake Amaya, and the White Sox still have a hit in every.
Yet?
Took.
Yeah, from what it could have been, right?
Another base hit for Nicky Lopez, and Amaya will be held at third again. Nicky Lopez 3 for 3 with a home run and a walk. Lopez takes a sharp lead off first, dances back. Robert hits a ground ball to short. Got a chance. Holiday from Henderson, a high throw, and the call is safe. This COVID torn right hip flexor in years past over the last few years.
Yeah, big.
2-2 is high. On a 3-2 over to the right side. Sheets with another fine pick. Boy, he's played a good first base tonight.
Yeah, that's not an easy play there because you're going to be like
since the first.
Speaking of starts, how about
Start this year? Adley's made 8.
That is a really good use.
19. And McCann takes strike 3 right around the outside corner. He's hopping mad.
Did solve it too on that cutter, trying to get that cutter to the inside part of the plate, but he left it a little bit too far over the heart of the plate, and it was elevated just enough. Gunnar Henderson's 35th long ball of the year.
And now another hit into left center. Fletcher gets to it quickly. He'll hold Gunnar to his single. It's a 3-hit night for Henderson. Haven't pitched the first 2 games because of the blowout. Again. And Rutschman takes off the plate. A confident take by Adley. He's on for a second time.
Big time take right there. Because Rutsch has been expanding the strike zone a little bit.
For him, struck out 1 each. 2 on, 2 out. Big chance to get back in the game.
But only 1 off that slider.
It's 10. Jimenez 2 on, 2 out. Jimenez high into center field. This is not going to get it done. Fletcher will make the catch and end the inning. So the Orioles pinch hit Jimenez. He flies out. They strand 2.
Appearance of the year. Got off to a little bit of a
first. Part of the order against Soto. Benintendi goes the other way, and Cowser tracks it down.
Yeah, it feels like Eflin's going to go in game 2. I look for him
there by Cowser. That had just a 50. Why he is. Vaughn to center field. He's got a home run already. Mullins will have just enough space. Well, Cedric knows that feeling.
Didn't need to there.
All Sheets. Right.
It's like
it's not relevant.
we're playing
to the right side. Rivera, the new first baseman, couldn't get down on it. And Gavin Sheets has another 2-hit game.
Yeah, I like Gavin Sheets.
It's a pretty good bar to set for Gavin to try to hit. Into right center field, Mullins will end another scoreless outing. What else is new for Gregory Soto? Middle of the Orioles order coming up. Ball 1 from Frey. 6-1 Chicago. Curd the Orioles' chance at a season series. First man out of the White Sox bullpen. There. And off the fist to awaiting Amaya at short. Anthony is 0 for 3. Suit up this season at MLB 5 and the other 5 3-ball counts as Birch his way back into the count. Cows 11 pitch battle in the 5th, and
really is, because velocities are an all-time high. They continue to climb. That's not fair. You get one up at your head and then just paint it on the outside part of the plate.
And rookie righty as they can, and they don't care where the ball goes. There's a base hit. Mullins left on left with a shot through the right side. He's 2 for 3.
Boy, good to see Sed, man. Good.
It's going to stay in. Did you?
We talk about commanding the strike zone or controlling the strike zone. Not many guys command it. They do control the strike zone, but they don't know always where it's going, because we're into the area now. We're hunting velocity.
Mayo crowds out 6-1. We go to the 8th.
Yes, and Baltimore and surrounding areas.
Yeah, exciting thing. And we get to hear from Katie. A bunch of different spots in the ballpark so far. Getting a scent to meet her. And Katie comes. And a fastball. Line to left for Cowser. And Fletcher is retired. Catch Orioles baseball anytime. Right there. To right field, that ball's lashed, and that ball is foul.
Better than big league average, I would think. Catchers.
17%.
7 all-time low, I would think.
Right side, there's a base hit for Chucky. And his first tonight. The major league stolen base rate has actually disengagements. Oh, really high. one of the highest.
But I get it. I mean, they're trying to create a little more offense, a little more action.
Anything like that that's been tried clearly does not work. Over to second, Holiday. Momentum carrying to first. He'll go that way. We saw a piece a few weeks ago by Jesse Rogers at ESPN. He said the league is at least very radical. Would it help?
Forward with velocities. We're going forward. But it's drastic.
Through the walk and a homer tonight. So
Pull the ball a little bit more, but I think pitchers would dominate the game.
Think about this kind of stuff. Lopez over to Rivera at first. It's another scoreless inning out of the Oriole bullpen. Can they now get some runs against Chicago's running out of outs?
One strikeout to walk ratio by the right hand.
From 3 players. Gunner's 3 hitless.
95.
Eric. And he will walk Holiday. High slider. Jackson's aboard for the first time. That is to believe. However, they have the worst walks. Sup. And McCann reaches out to poke a slider out of play. McCann strikes out the slider. Gus Varland with a walk and a strikeout. Snap throw to first was late. After that, Holiday back in, but McCann goes down.
How about that? Look, there's the dot. There's a dot on the back of the ball and a dot on the front of the ball.
Stepped up tonight. That year, all 12. He left with a hand fracture.
Oof.
Give this guy step out of the year. Rutschman. In the rear. Strike 3, 97. That was some smoke from Varland. Strikes out 3 in a row. Pitcher, and the last 4 have gone scoreless outings. Call there.
Get your fantasy football draft tonight.
Just nobody can figure out a time. When you're in a league with people that a lot of whom work in media and all kinds of different weird jobs. Strike. Base hit Vaughn through the right side. Ankle's fine. Anthony out of the Grouch Crew area. Lobs it in. Nope. Sosa, what a game for this guy. It's his 3rd hit with a sac fly. It's 7-1 as Lenyn Sosa brings in Andrew Benintendi. Much needed off day for the 0-4. 68.
In there in that final wild card spot, but only a half game up on the Mets.
So you know, with a strikeout pitch, White Sox get 2 more last of it. And 3 on base plus slugging. Just saw Texas. Ezekiel Duran has driven a run in that game as Maton strikes out on a slider.
Oh, Cardinals.
It's a fast 2-year minor league deal to try to get back with Texas. Balls inside to Cowser. 3 walks in it. And that's not. Cowser left side, grabbed at third by Sosa. He'll shovel over to Lopez and get the second out. But Cowser won't be